Hello and welcome to TAFTOBY. This is another episode, Tales from the Ones Before You, and today's guest is a very, very special one. Um, he doesn't know, but his son I've always looked up so in so many ways. Skill-wise, he's very skilled, not just in the kitchen, but his interpersonal skills, leadership skills, there's entrepreneurship skills, and the social skills I want to talk about. And going on to his physical skills, he can play football maybe sometimes. But he's also a very nice guy. Very accomplished. His name is Abinash. So welcome to our show, Abinash.
Thank you. I have too much praise for me.
No, of course it's not. So I'm glad you actually took the opportunity to come to the show because not just for me to learn, but for other people also to learn, for the people that come if they see the show to learn. And for most of the people that might watch the show, which are Nigerians and Africans, to also get a different perspective of what it's like
Mhm.
to grow up in a different field, to have a different view of life, and also to climb the mountains, which is something we almost never get to do. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, just so not just myself, but our guests can also try to understand where you come from.
Mhm. Yeah,
You
thank
know,
you. Yeah, main thing, I thank you for bringing me here.
of course,
It's my first time, so I
your
don't
first
know.
one on the show, of course, but your first time in the
Yeah, I saw a lot, but not in front of camera, and it's new thing for me. So I don't know what I'm gonna say, or I might say something weird. So
no, we all forgive it.
and I never climb mountains to this year.
Ah, okay.
Mountains, maybe you think it's Himalaya. So hills, yes,
Hills,
not mountains. So
yeah.
they are different.
You've done hiking.
Yeah, people in Nepal will start looking around laughing. So hiking, but hiking is different than here, of course.
Yeah.
Those are really big hills. So those are the climb, but not like a snow-capped mountains.
Okay. There's one
That's not my thing.
maybe not on the Himalaya.
Not the snow-capped mountain, but like a hilly mountains here.
Okay.
Just to be clear.
Okay. So thank you for
Yeah.
everything you've done and everything you do. You know, the viewers don't know you like I do. I don't even know you like some of your friends who, but the little I know about you tells me that yeah, not just an incredible story, but I think the goals you've set for the future also are going to be incredible. And we can't wait to go see the things you get to accomplish along the way.
Let's see how it goes. You never know what happens, but yeah, I want to go for better futures.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
So I'm going to try to direct the story in the way of the past, just to get a bit of foundation on where you came from and what's available, like, and the recent past, meaning 0 to 5 years in the past
Okay.
from today.
Okay. Yeah.
It could be last year, it could be earlier this year, it could be 5 years ago, 4 years ago, and then the present,
Okay.
and maybe some of the things you plan on doing in the future. So then maybe the distant future or more foreseeable future.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay.
There you go.
Um, your earliest target.
Mhm.
Most of us, yes, I won't just speak for everyone, but myself, I think the earliest I remember, I was like 4, 3 years old. That's the earliest I remember. For you, your earliest childhood memory, what was it like? What are the things you remember? What was it like growing up according to that time? The things you saw, the things you remember in that early childhood life.
I remember from like small things from like earlier, like maybe 2 years, but it's like a dream. I won't say I remember those things. I remember like bits, and when I ask my parents, so they say, yeah, it happened.
Okay.
So it's like a dream if I see. I remember one when I was maybe 1 or 2 maybe. There was ice cream factory where behind we live. So if I think about it now, it's like a dream. But when I talk to my parents, they say, yeah, there was something like where you can buy an ice cream. For me at the time, was ice cream factory. And I remember going to shop with my father in the morning. I don't think I was two also. So like how we used to ride a bike there on the bike, and the road in the middle, there was a small seat. So it
Yeah.
gave me. So I remember going in the morning, singing like some funny random songs. So yeah, those are memories, but those are like dreams.
Very faint memory.
Very faint. Yeah, I don't think it's real, but when I talk to my friends, they say "Oh, something like that was there." So those things I remember, but if I say that I still remember, I would say I stayed when I started to go to school and playing with the friends in the mud, in the sand, in the river. So yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because around that age, the only memory I have from younger than maybe 3 or 4 is when I got in trouble. Because when you said ice cream, then I remember I actually got lost chasing an ice cream truck. So when we were young, my dad used to buy that ice cream like maybe once a week. But then we have trucks like this ice cream.
Okay.
We play the song, and then some of the kids come out to buy ice cream, and it becomes like once or twice a week. So my dad at least buys us once a week.
Similar also in Nepal, also in my village, like where I grew. Not the trucks, but the carts.
Uh huh. Okay.
Small cars, they just pull and yeah, it doesn't come every day, like
Yeah.
once a week, once a month maybe. I don't remember also.
Yeah.
But when we see, we just run.
Yeah.
So
I remember because I got lost. Now I didn't get. Now I don't, it's like you don't really know your way around the neighborhood. So I wasn't so far from home. But according to my parents and according to me at that time, I got lost because I didn't know where I was. I was just chasing after the truck, and then I looked back. I didn't know where to go. So I just sat. I just sat in that place. It was nice time, and my dad found me.
it's okay. It happens to me now also.
Yeah.
So even if I take even one single like wrong turn, I'm not. So it's okay.
It's crazy. 4 or 5 years old. We went to school. Was
Yeah.
that nursery school, or did you guys even call it nursery school?
Yeah, it's actually the nursery, then it's LKG, UKG, then it goes one in Nepal.
Okay.
LKG I think it's like a lower kindergarten, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, nursery, LKG, UKG one, that's the long route.
Mhm.
So I remember that time like I'm small now, so I was always smallest in the class.
Yeah.
So, yeah, getting bullied and everything is normal. At that time, so getting like friends picking on you, I remember that time crying a lot. Yeah,
But of course, as kids,
as kids,
we
yeah.
cry.
I remember my sister go fight for me.
Older
My older
sister.
sister,
Okay. Okay.
she was kind of a gangster than me. So
Uh-huh.
somehow, like I would say, my wife Krishna ready to fight. I was small always, so and even though she's older than me, and those always grow faster.
Yeah. Very good.
Physically.
Yeah. Very good.
So yeah, she used to beat my friends sometimes.
Yeah. My younger sister was always taller than me till I turned 15.
Mm.
No, not 15. I turned 16, 17.
Yeah, also same thing. Except one of my sisters. My I have like three sisters. I'm the second child, but only son. So one elder, me, one younger, and the youngest. Although the number third has been all the smallest one since we remember. But the first and the last, sometimes the first one mostly taller than me, but the last sometime was almost my height. But now I'm I'm the tallest in my family. So although I'm just 5'5", I'm the tallest.
Including father and your dad.
And my father is maybe 45 feet. My mom, my father, they're same height. Just imagine my family. I'm the tallest.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm the third father for my family. All
I,
the
I
guys are
saw
taller
your,
than
I
me.
saw your father.
Yes,
He's
so
tall
that is
guy.
taller than my youngest brother and my only brother is the tallest. And in primary and nursery school, any interesting memory, any interesting fact, other than getting bullied.
Then that was a fun memory if I think now. That time was difficult, but I think that's how we should go.
But what's so different about is it when you hear other people's story about how they went to school at that day? Is there anything different?
Yeah,
Because I think
my school was actually, I don't remember my nursery. That was different school. That
yeah,
was the city. But then I moved to this village, Wasundarido. This village I started my LKG.
Yeah.
And the school was literally in the middle of the jungle.
Oh,
So it was scary. I remember going there from like small, what you call this, fields of where you grow crops. I don't know what you call the small paths. I remember going there in the middle of jungle, big trees, and yeah, it was scary to go alone. And usually, all our classmates we go together, we come back together, and sometimes our teachers also escort us. Yeah, I don't remember everything clearly, but I remember one teacher in the front, one teacher at the back, and they escort us to at least main city area or like residence area. Then
from school to the
yeah, around 5 to 5 minutes walk.
just to show you that
Not go around, but help us to go out from because it was literally middle of the jungle.
yeah.
It was scary.
So you lived in the city.
It's a village already, but in the village we were in the residential area, right?
Oh,
But the school was a little bit inside the jungle, so
yeah.
it was a scary place for a kid. Now I don't think how it looked. It's a long time now, but that time we always had someone to score us.
Yeah. And have you visited ever Afghanistan, Nepal since you left there?
I was there last July. What's now? Like December, right? 5 months back.
Did you get to visit any of those places?
Actually, I went to the village. I don't live in that village anymore. It's been more than 20 years we lived that village. But this time I went to that village. I don't know, in Nepal, in our we have this thing called when we only remember of some temple or something,
Yeah.
and we say, okay, I will come and visit that temple. It says that you have to go, otherwise,
Wow.
otherwise it's not good. So there is a temple in that village where we used to go as a kid to play. Then in my mind there was always, thought process here, like, okay, I will go there someday.
Yeah.
This year actually I went there, but I didn't go to school.
Okay. Did it change much?
Everything is changed. So jungle, because our jungle anymore.
Yeah.
The jungle is of like concrete now. I was shocked to see like the places where we go hunting with our cattle,
Yeah.
there are big roads and cars, and I was really shocked.
We're going to get on that, but let me try to stay in the past.
Okay.
You said you go hunting, not hunting, just playing around with
Yeah.
see what it has.
Hunting with cattle, with the road,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, some of
For the
the
birds.
yeah. Okay.
We don't
Is it
see
just for sport or you actually want to see?
kids doing
Yeah.
random stuff, no sport. That's like kids. Our parents don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We go around swimming, sometimes go fishing, sometimes hunting. We eat there, we burn something. That's how we grow up.
Oh,
We just go out from the house in the morning, come back before we sleep. That's how we, as a kid.
that's really that's really interesting because a lot of people or some people that grew up like I did and not relate to that.
Okay.
But all they inside most of the time.
Inside the house.
Yeah. Oh, literally, if my mom watches this, she's going to remember. It got to a point where we went to a party,
Uh,
like our neighbor's party, and it was Mother's Day, I think, that day. And they were asking every kid, "Do you love your mother? Tell us one or two things you love about your mom." And it got to my son, I was like, "No, I don't like my mom." And I was like, because I was the only one that didn't like my mom. Someone was like, "Wait, why don't you like her?" Like, she doesn't live about that.
okay. No, there I don't know, we never stayed home. We go like in the morning, wake up, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, random times, right? So we eat something. There are always people in the ground, like kids on the ground playing marbles. I don't know if you played marbles.
No.
Like there's small glass round thing. So we just play with that. And there's always someone in the field. So we
Not a kid.
any field, like there are always some kids. So you don't need a specific friend. There's always someone we go play with days, and you don't have the watch, you don't have the phone. Nothing.
Yeah, just let's track of that.
So if you're hungry and whose house is near, they always like their parents always leave something to eat. We don't care. Sometimes we just take the food from the fridge. That's how we grew up, man. And our hand full of dirt, our pool full of dirt, and yeah, I remember they get angry when we go home, but it's normal. It has already been normal.
And how long did this last for when you in that neighborhood till you decided to leave Nepal?
Living on its quite far. I never imagined living in Nepal until I was 21, 22.
Okay.
I'm talking about when I was 7, 8.
So from around 4 or 5 to 7, if you were in like one school, and then you're going up the ranks in school. Do you remember the name of the school?
The first nursery is called, I think, Jagriti. I don't think it is.
What does that mean in English, if you don't mind?
Jagriti. I don't know. I mean, sorry, I don't remember. I don't want to say that. I don't
Okay.
like stupid thing.
Yeah.
But it has a meaning. It's good meaning. It can be be aware. Define it. Maybe.
Maybe not the literal
Yeah,
but
something like that.
it is.
Yeah, it's something like be aware or to be jagrit, it means like to be conscious or to know those kind of things.
Yeah.
To know what you want or to know what you need. And that will be something related to that. And then there was second school where I spent typically 1, 2, 3, 5 years. It's called Spent Bara, is the middle of the jungle.
Also.
That the first one was in the city, then we
Yeah.
moved to the village.
Yeah.
And this one was in the middle of the jungle for 5 years. And yeah, going sometime you see snakes and go, okay,
Ooh.
it has happened to me, you know. We go, there's snake, okay, next route.
Poison snake.
Could be.
Oh, I remember the
I
first
never
time I
tried
saw a
touching
snake.
it.
Yeah. The first time I saw a snake, I was so terrified. I had to leave the house.
Yeah,
I was 18
because we do know snake when you're 18.
for the first time. We moved from the city to the outskirts of the city. And that place was so underdeveloped, but the land was cheap. And you can build like
Okay,
quite a
I
bigger
know what you mean.
structure. So it's like a bit of and we had like a farm in the back and then a small thing came to bring the
Snakes was okay.
I don't know what poisonous snakes is. I don't know what among poisonous snakes is, because I was later told that the snakes here they are not
Well, it doesn't matter.
okay. Look, I don't know.
You don't stay to look
Yeah,
at poisonous or you see snake, you move around. That's what I always did. Like I saw many snakes. I don't remember when I saw like snake first time because I remember long time back when there was a snake in my grandfather's house. He catches, he kill it, and it's a thing in Nepal that says like snake's eyes have a photographic memory, right? So if you kill a snake, destroy its eyes, otherwise its family will come to get you. They say like that. So I remember him burning the snake. So I don't. The snake is okay, normal. I'm scared. It's not that I'm not scared. I'm scared, but it's not. It's snake. Okay, there's snake. Go away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's definitely sometimes to go over that. In preparing for this interview, I asked you a couple questions just to see where I can take the story and how to better. And you mentioned you moved around a lot.
Actually, yeah. I grew up in different cities. I was born in different city, like a little bit farther, almost 220 kilometers from the valleys, from the Kathmandu. Then there, my father had a shop. Then we moved to the second city, where I told you, like my nursery. There was just I was small, 3 years maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 year. Then we moved to this Sundarijo, where I spent 5 or 6 years. And I was there. Most of my time was there. All the fun stuff was there. Going in the like mountains, the jungle, hunting, playing, swimming, everything I learned there. With like I still have a friend from that time in the Finland. So he's the one.
Finland?
Yeah, he's the one who got me here.
Why?
So yeah, I would say that was the place where I grew and spent my childhood. Then how many places? 1, 2, 3 already, right?
Yeah.
Then there was one more place That was for like 8 months. That was not so good for like I don't have fond memory of that place. Then we went to another place there maybe 1.5 year, and now the final place for almost 20 years. So in the middle,
And the final place was where?
it's called Panepa.
Okay.
I won't say it's a final place because I just got a house in another place now.
Mm.
Till now we're renting.
Yeah.
So that place, that Panepa, we spent almost 20 plus years.
Now
Now,
you saying we, you mean like
as a
only
family, yeah. In Nepal, we always move with the family. You don't move alone unless you move like very far from the city or for the work.
If you don't mind me asking why move so much?
Also, it's a business, I think.
The family business.
Yeah, we have a shop,
Okay.
and my father, wherever he see good opportunity, and yeah, from that Sundari Jal, when we moved, the places we moved were not so good. My father thought hard in better state, but not so good. So okay, move there again. Better, but not good enough.
Yeah.
Then again, then this I told you 20 years, Manika, it has been very good for us. 20 years plus, and we got now we buy our own house now. Finally,
Wow, really?
very good. Business and yeah, and I chip in, my father chip in, my wife chip in, you know. Then now we have this place. It's like 2 kilometers far from Sanepa. My father is old, right? So he's telling he's not strong anymore, but he don't move the shop because it's so good there. So yeah, how to like little bit far, but case you want a shop there. Although there is a place you can put a shop in the place where we have house now.
Mm-hmm.
He said no, place is good.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay there.
Wow.
We're moving around in the timeline a lot.
It feels it. Wow. That's a lot of moves because in my life, my family is first. We only moved 3 times. And one of the time was when either before I was born or when I was born.
Yeah.
And then the second time was when we moved to where we are right now.
Okay.
The third time was just me moving. But I mean, as a family, just twice we moved.
That's good. Like
And I was the only one that actually experienced the move. My younger sister and other brother have only been in that place for many, many, many years.
it's good and it's bad also. Now I don't. I'm not scared of change. Right.
Would you say that move caused a form of detach, or you don't think too deeply about things like this?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Like you're not attached to a specific environment or specific
Yeah,
place.
I get attached quite fast, but it doesn't hurt me or it doesn't affect me if I go away from there. So I don't like when I go back in the bed at night, I don't start to think, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I don't.
It's just the thing you do.
Yeah, for me, yeah, I think that has changed me in a good way, in a bad way also. So I don't care if things change, but sometimes I let go of things quite easily also, I feel if it is not for me, okay.
But where do you find the balance between it being good or that? Because some people will say, okay, you don't care to move, which if, which for some people it's letting go can be difficult for them, and that might become negative for them. But still, some people will say, okay, you move on too fast, and then that could be negative also. Like you think about it too. Like you need to find a balance between these.
I don't think you have to find a balance. The balance will find you. I don't think like that. You don't. I don't think too much.
Can you indulge me something that I've been thinking about? Now you know that Nepal region is known for the mountain with Yamana and all that, and of course the most popular one being the tallest mountain.
Okay.
Have you ever thought, okay, I might want to climb that? Even from a young, because you might have.
When I was young, yes.
Yeah.
I had I had that energy, I had that what do you call
desire.
fantasy
Yeah.
that I'm good, I'm strong.
Yeah.
Now it's going down, when I think now because when was that 2019? That time I was what 27? See,
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
I didn't hike. I just flew the bus to one of the mountain region, not even in the mountain region, It was still the base, 4,000, around 3,800 something meter high. I got sick, altitude sickness. And we are talking about 8,800 meter, almost 5,000 meter high. So,
But you sort of grew up around.
I grew up, but not
it
that
has
high.
so much. Oh, I see.
That's too much. 4,000 meter is high, man. And yeah, I thought I was strong even that time, because when we were going there, we were around 4,000 meter. Then the people say, okay, you stay here one day, then tomorrow you go there. But when you see our destination was a temple there in Nepal, we are really going temple. So
Yeah.
there was a temple in 3,800 meter height. We went 2,000 meter. You could see the temple from here, and we saw it just in the daytime, 11, 12 or 1. Then we thought, why? It's there. Let's go. But then when we go there, then it hit me. It's not far. It's for your body to adapt in that pressure to the fresh air.
Yes.
So yeah, when we go
Like this also.
yeah,
Because you say you swam a lot, you were in the forest a lot, or not in the forest, like vegetative stuff a lot.
also forest, yeah, because there were. I won't say it's a mountain. If you think here it's a mountain, but when you go in Nepal, that's not a mountain. It's just a hill.
Yeah.
But it's like a big hill.
Yeah. We lived on a hill also.
Yeah, it's like a big one. So it's full of
Many houses and things.
no house.
No house.
Only trees.
Okay.
Jungle, like a literal jungle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we used to go there. Yeah, try to hunt some birds, not animals. We couldn't do that. So yeah, fishing a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's a forest, there's a river flowing,
Mm.
high current when it's not from the high place, right? Very high current.
That one, there must be a waterfall also.
There's a lot of waterfall up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we grew up there fishing. I would say the most trouble I get was one day fishing. We were kids, not maybe 10 maximum, I would say, group of friends. And we don't use the fishing net, no. We don't have that mind. So what we do, there was the company like that do a purifying for whole Kathmandu,
The water.
water purifying
Yeah.
kind of a plant, big area. So half of the people go inside, half of the people keep watch outside, and we steal the limestone. Limestone.
Yeah.
So we steal the limestone. Then again, half of the group goes on the top, like kilometers high in the mountain. Then they leave the limestone. That's stupid thing to do, but we did.
Mhm.
That's not good thing to do, but we did. So half of the people you go there, throw the limestone in the water. The water and we don't have we use our t-shirts, jackets. That's how we catch the fish. And yeah, one day we were fishing like that. All day we had a lot of fish. And when you did so much work, you wanna eat the fish. It was getting dark. So one of our friend had a small restaurant kind of place. Then we went there. We cooked the fish. We were having good time. But when I go home, oh, it was late, 8 or 9 for kid.
Yeah.
Then there was a rule: before 6, need to be home.
So they change it then
it's
for everyone, I guess. You.
for in our house. No, all there were sisters, so they don't go out much. But
Yeah.
I was a guy, so I was going out all the time. Before then, they didn't
They didn't
care. But now, yeah, and we didn't have a watch. So, but when the time take the sun, when it's go down, you come back home.
I appreciate that you said it that way because something as simple as you say swimming.
Mhm.
Basically, I can swim.
That is, this is one of the what you call basic or life saving skill.
I mean, it might be like that for you guys there, but where I'm from, I didn't see a body of water till I was much older. But I never I was basically landlocked daughter.
Okay.
I never needed to even something as simple as riding a bicycle that I did a lot at the time. When I came here, I had no idea that some adults could just like a bicycle. But it gave me a different. I was so surprised.
Yeah, these things came, I don't know, naturally, or it just happened in life.
But some of the things recurring that I noticed, not I wouldn't make it an immigrant, but I know it's prevalent in Africa and it's prevalent in Asia.
Mhm.
The thing about family.
Okay.
Now, most people in Africa, or some people in Africa, and some people in Asia, we are sort of bound by, not bound like in prison, but just bound by a sense of belonging with family.
Yeah.
So we bear in mind our actions are going to impact our family. Would you say that plays also?
What's the same thing? I cannot, like, if I do something today. Having a tattoo was a problem, for a long time. There was, when we were small, people don't have tattoos much, right? And they think it's a bad thing for
Because of the kind of
for the
people that
users,
yeah.
But it became normal, and it's for us, but still, for our parents, was not normal. They didn't like it
Yeah.
until I was very old, like 20, 25, when I was starting. Even like adult is what, 18? I was not allowed until I left my house. I mean, like, to work when I go abroad. So if I was in the house with them, I don't think they would have allowed me. That's a small thing, but
It's a small thing, but it's not a small thing
for them,
because even I mean for you now from your perspective, this is something you wanted to do.
yeah,
But because of tradition, because
yeah,
of culture, and also like wanting to
and I don't, I don't want to hurt them or make them angry,
Yeah. Because I had a dreadlock at some point.
Yes, I remember.
They also were not.
They don't like.
But I didn't cut it off for
But
them.
it looked good on you.
It did. And I still might I'm wearing my
But it looked good on you, man. I don't know. Yeah, but that's the thing. We have to respect our parents. It you learn. It comes naturally now.
Yeah.
It happens, like my sister don't talk back to me. I don't talk back to my parents. It's like a hierarchy in the family, and
Yeah.
it's just there. It will, I don't know. I don't think it will ever go. Maybe my kid would have little less than that
Because of the different
yeah,
exposure.
but he will see his friends talking differently to their parents. But for us, we grew in this in society, like every kid was scared. Some people were scared.
To an extent.
Yeah, them respecting their parents. So
Yeah.
that's how we grew up. That's what it saw. That's how what we saw our parents do to their parents.
I have that question because I spoke with you, was it sometime last month when I came to visit you? And when I left the house, I was like, wow, there's not so much difference. Maybe not the whole culture wise, but when it comes to specific things, even appreciating the little things and being mindful of the little things and knowing that some of the things you do, it also reflects. You're not always thinking about it, just at this point, it's just a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, a lot of things. Yeah. There are a lot of to like with each other, many things like how we eat by our hand. For each other, right? The same thing, how we eat. And how we spend time with family all the time. Like your parents come here for your marriage.
Yeah. And also they came back again for to meet my daughter.
And now my mother-in-law is here. She's gonna help us with the kid also for the baby. So
And your mom was there not so long ago. So
it's always the family is too tight.
Yeah.
Although there are problems in family, but there's always it's different. Family is family, man. It's always the first priority. No matter how good your family, how bad is the, but family always comes first. I think it's same for you guys also.
Yeah. Especially when now this is your story, but I just want to give a bit of context to those people watching also. Because when I was young and maybe someone asked for my name and I tell them my name, they always refer to the family name.
Yes, family name also, and like whose son or whose grandson you are. In Nepal, even if I say Shrestha, it doesn't matter. We have a lot of Shresthas there. Family name, but there not. I don't know if everyone had that, but in our place, Avinash and Shrestha, right? I have these two names, but there is a one more in middle. That's our family name because if you look at Shrestha, it's like thousands. If you just search in Google or Facebook, Abinash my name, you'll find hundred others. But if there is a name, it's called Koju. The word is Koju. It's like if you write, I don't have posted, but if you think about that Koju word, if you try to find me, if you know that word, then you will find me by somehow because when you use that word, it's one city, one town, and the part you find that place because we are from that. If you go Nepal and the place is called Dhulikhel where I come from, if you go that place and say where the Koju live, like then there is a place where all my family have to go once a year. There is kind of a ceremony every year. Then all the Koju come to that place because if even here in Vasa there is many Shrestha. If we start to count more than 10 Shrestras, and you are all not. We don't know them. It's just a common family name, yeah. But they might have something middle name for them. But for me, it's different. So if you wanna know where I'm from, if you use that middle word, then you'll exactly find me. So if you wanna see me maybe in 20 years, we are like not connected, and if you know my name, you come to Nepal someday, you will find me somehow. That's the trick in Nepal. But Shrestha is Ashitabe, maybe I don't know if there. Really? Only you guys. Yeah, only us on this planet. Yeah. For a Shrestha, it's like too common. Oh, interesting. Wow. But yeah, when you do that, they don't know me, right? So if I mean that makes sense, I guess. If your first name, and your last name is popular, then something has to yeah, something has to be unique to you. Yeah, that's the family name also. It's called Koju. There's a lot of others, but that's for us. Like you said, Sitabi is only you guys, like Koju is only us. But us, we are also then maybe 200. So it's a big family. I'm so to Dubai. Before you moved, what prompted you doing that? Did you discuss it with your family, or did you just happen to stumble something I wanted you to move to Dubai? Dubai was not the target. I never thought of Dubai. I was my family. My father had a business, right? So I was not into business. I hate staying in one place for all day. So I was, in Nepal. They say I was very steady, but when I think about it, I was never good. Yeah, I just knew how to memorize things better than my friends. So in Nepal, the study school system so bad that if you memorize 100 things, you are already one of the students. So I was like that. I think back. Yeah. So yeah, then I was a good student for them, for everyone, and so I was thinking, okay, I will do something. I'll keep on studying, like something difficult. Then I passed my school, good numbers by memorizing, not using your own things. That's bad thing. I memorize 100 things, I get 90 points. And everyone was wow. Then yeah, up to 12, I did like that. Everyone said I'm good. I thought I was good, so I tried to go engineering. Didn't get in, right? So then I thought after that I tried to go. I did what do you call this? ACCA. It's kind charter account from UK. That was difficult. For 2 years, actually, I was okay. I was passing. You studied. So I was like cool and doing everything. For 2 years, I was passing the test and everything. It was very difficult, but it's okay for the kids who want to study.
I never studied, but I was always getting good marks, right? So this time also I was studying, and this time I was not getting good marks. So it was different now. So it was too much for me. Then I start to fail also. Then after 2 years, I failed twice, continue test, and that test was from UK. So I have to pay everything in pound, and that was too much. And I said, okay, this not for me. Then it was 2014, I'll say. Then I decided, okay, no more CA. It was costing too much money for my father, and I didn't like it. If I was passing, then I thought, okay, I can't do it. Then I thought, okay, what to do now? Then I tried to. One of my brother went to Korea. There was a visa for Nepalese to go Korea if you know the basic language. So I tried to do that. Then when I was doing it, suddenly I felt, no, it's too early to go and work. I was still young, 21. I wanted to study. I was in Nepal trying to go Korea because I failed my CA. Well, I wanted to do something. I was so frustrated to study anymore. Then I thought, okay, I'll go Korea. It came in my mind. Then when I was doing the language class, then I again thought, no, I'll study. I was confused. I was confused kid that time. So many things happened. I've never been bad in studies. Suddenly I was bad, right? So I was trying to find best option. So one of my brother was in Korea. So I thought I would go same way. Then after a few months, I thought, no, I want to study again. Then this guy, my friend, I took in Turku. We were in talks. We were not really like always talking, but he was coming to Finland. But he was already in Finland, I think, 1 year that time, on 14. So he told me, oh, Finland, do you want to do this? Come here. And, he was giving me ideas. 14. Then I started the IELTS class, and it was easy for me. I don't know how, but it was easy for me. And I also it was too confident for by myself also. Then I went to taste, very nice taste, reading, listening, writing. It was in 1 day. And the speaking was in different date, but I got confused with the dates. I missed the speaking day test. And that was again frustrating for me. Yeah, this thing then okay, now it's not now I need to do something. You did it. So I was 1 day late. It was supposed to be November 9, right? It says 9.11. It meant November 9. But my mind said the date is 11. So I went 11. Something like that happened. So yeah, when I go, okay, then okay, now forget everything. Go Dubai. Dubai was literally easier. So I thought, okay, I will go Dubai, do something. It's 2 months now. I feel bad now staying there in Nepal, wasting of the money, time. Then one of my friend was doing this cooking class in one of the school in Nepal. It was near my house, so it was 6 months cooking, and they have this thing called 100% job placement in the school. They have that advertisement, 100%. Check, it was very expensive for the Nepali people, but we thought, okay, it's one-time investment. I don't regret. It was expensive, but when the knowledge we were getting was really good. So yeah, then I did that 6 months. Then I went for two interviews. Not went, but it was I. Then both for Hilton. One was in Abu Dhabi, in UAE, and one was another state. I don't know if you know the name. Ras Al Khaimah. That is same like another state. And I got in one of that. Then 2002 or three, I flew for Dubai. Not Dubai, UAE. So yeah, it's interesting. If I even study for much, did you have something specific in mind? Is it like to run the family business? Or why wouldn't you engineering and accounting? Engineering because my father wanted it. I as a kid in Nepal, you don't know what to do,
True.
right? You
Same,
don't know.
same with
Me, I always
also.
when I was kid, there was so many armies. Nepal had kind of a war thing before when we were kids. So
Yeah.
you always see armies going around with their boots and guns, with you know, all the boots marching, you know. So there was time I wanted to be army also. Then later grow up, there was a phase I wanted to be a singer also. You know, I wanted to do many things, but not like I wanted to do this for the future, for a career. I never had those things. And my father, he always say his story of how he got into the engineering school, right? But he never got to start was a family business, you know. So he always wanted me to do it. So I thought, yeah, I will do it, you know, what goes for me.
Yeah.
Then, okay, I tried to do. Then I went to the test, entrance test. It was maybe 100 something free seat, 9,000 plus applicants. My name was 7,000 something. So yeah, it's like, but if you wanna do the engineering, you have to pass that test. You can study in other engineering schools, but all the engineering schools were so expensive. So I thought I don't want to do that. So yeah, I went to the cooking because there was no other option. And I wanted to do something. It's not that I had to support my family. I never had to. I still don't support. They're okay. Now and then they just ask for money, but it's not that okay. Like supporting the family. It's just me. I was so frustrated with all the failures. You know. I wanted to get rid of that place. Of course, specifically. Everyone.
Society
I
also.
was always considered. I told you.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm failing everything.
Yeah.
Imagine, like all like what age? On 2014, 2012, I was good student. 20 years of my life, I was always said, "You're good, you're good, you're good." And suddenly, 2 years, everything is like going down. Okay, now it's time to move on. Then I don't want to stay there. Then the best option was Dubai, easy option, I would say. Then you can go Dubai in many ways. You can just go there also.
Yeah.
No, I mean just go find a work, like do what job they give you. But going like that is not good, you know. You need to have some skill. Yeah. And then my parents, okay, okay, go Dubai, but don't go. Just go to build some skill there. I went the cooking and that helped me.
Were they in any way expecting you to? At this point, was your dad still thinking you know, business? Or you've already had the discussion?
I think my father always knew I was not gonna do that job.
See,
Because I was never interested, and like I stay in that shop all my life, but I don't know.
the one.
It's a clothes,
Ah,
not like t-shirt and jeans. Clothes in rolls. You know, so like this one, you come with your measurement of a sofa. My father will give you like like curtains, everything, and maybe shirt and pants. So everything.
and also last is open self.
Yes. So that was too much. That was my stupid. I should have run that business when I think that's a good job. Like my father is still on
You realize it now.
after I go Dubai. I realized then, but
In Dubai, that might also people in Dubai also want fabrics and things like that.
in Dubai everything is provided, man. Like I didn't have to buy anything. They give you bed, they give you bed, they give you a pillow, they give you pillow cover, they give you this, that. Also for I think other people also, every company provide accommodation. So in Dubai it never came. But when I was working the job,
Yeah.
then I thought my father's job. It was much better. It was boring, but better. Our job looks so fantastic, but it's tiring like hell.
Not a lot of freedom. It's being in the family business.
Something. Then I think okay, but it's too late, and I thought it's too late to learn the job. That job is you need to know
You
things.
need time.
That's okay. Then once I was already in Dubai, I was already learning those things. I was growing there slowly. I could feel I was growing. Then I started to like it. That's how I become cook.
What would you say was your adjusted in Dubai? Did you have to take that 1 year, another 6 months, another 2 years to really get the feel of the kitchen? Because in Nepal, they had a 6 months training.
Yeah,
Of course, they didn't teach you
they teach you everything actually, but
everything you need to know,
yeah, but
not some.
everything went out of it's too much information in short time. Yeah, in Dubai it was whatever we did in kitchen is not same, right? In the work, actual work, and the food was okay actually because a lot of Indians
In Dubai.
in Dubai, so our food is almost same. Food never was a problem, but language when we work with the local, it was difficult with their accent because I work in the Arabic restaurant when I go first time. All the chefs were Arabic, so it was little difficult, but after a few months, I was catching up. I was still young that time. So I was catching up and they like how I was hustling. I wanted to do something. It was difficult physically because staying 10, 12 hours every day on your feet was, I never did that job, those kind of things. So it was difficult, but I was hustling, so they liked it and they were teaching nicely. There were times they used to get angry, not like here. They let you know they're angry. They can be loud.
Dance, direct.
If there's my I didn't learn these things, my job in a nice manner. I had my share of trauma in there also, so it was difficult but worth it, I would say.
And you were in Dubai for how long?
Exactly 5 years actually.
The same
No,
work.
it's three different hotels. That first hotel, it was Hilton. That was good hotel, but yeah, there was some difficulties with the people. People were not as nice as I expected, or I was not good enough for them to treat me nice. They had that
Because that was
mentality.
literally your first.
So at first, they had to teach me everything. So I think they were angry or too tired. So I didn't like them, and they didn't like me. I'll say because I was just a troublemaker for them. I mess up everything, right? So yeah, there, but that's the stepping stone for me. I learned a lot of things: how to handle pressure in kitchen, how to handle the stress. I learned there a lot. My basic, everything basic, I learned there. So 1 year, 1.5 year, I'll say I was there. Then I went to another hotel in Dubai. This time was in Dubai. Before was in Ras Al Khaimah, around 200, 300 kilometers maybe. Now I was in
From
both cities. Then I was in Dubai, in the center. This was Park Hyatt. That was, I would say, very nice hotel. People were good, better company for me. Pay was good, extra holidays, and the work was really like high level. I've never seen any other place like that good level of work. Chefs were from all around the world, not only one region. There were people from Ecuador, from Argentina, Australia, Russia, like from everywhere. I work with everyone there, from Korea, Japan. I'm not there, but not there, but I went because Hyatt is not one Hyatt. Like here, we have two Scandic, right? There are 5 or 6 Hyatt, and everyone lives in the same place. So yeah, I work with a lot of people there, and most of my skill, I would say, I gain there. So
and you ended up leaving still
yeah,
because that was not the last hotel in Dubai.
there I stayed from May 2017. I remember things. Dates I'm good with. So I remember I went there May 2017. I left that place 2020 February. So 2.5 year, more than 2.5 year. something like that.
And what did you do from 2020
Then
till
I changed
because
different
you
hotel
came
now.
here
Yeah, then 20
late
yeah,
2020 or
you know
2021?
2020 I went. Then I went to Abu Dhabi, the capital of UAE.
Yeah.
And there was a hotel called St. Regis. You know Marriott?
Yeah.
Yes, it's one of the hotel of Marriott. It's also luxury hotel. It was good also, but the COVID hit, so everything was difficult. No matter how good the place was, it was difficult. And it was already 4 years for me in Dubai. And in Dubai, after you have this 4 year experience in hotels, you have a chance to go Australia, but you have to pay money
To go to
Australia as a working.
for the same company?
No, there is a companies that let you go to Dubai, Australia from Dubai. Then yeah, I was applying for Australia. Then COVID came, everything was shut, right? Everything closed down. March 2020, I remember the airport and everything went out. Then I was okay. I already applied for Australia, so my mind was already out of like I wanted to go out, and I had one taste also for Australia, and I passed that. Then after that, my one of my friend with whom I talked 2014 in Turku, I talked with him in 2014. I did the IELTS. I missed the IELTS. I told you, right? The same guy again. I think he was bored at house also in COVID, so he was searching for Facebook or something like that. We started to talk again. There was a gap.
So it was just a coincidence
Yeah.
at that time.
Maybe we don't even talk once a year before that. So we go back to our country. I don't. We talk much before. Then I think he was looking at food for his sister, and he just remembered me after how many years? 2014 to 2020, almost 7 years. Then he said, "There's a school like this. If you wanna come, you don't get work visa. It's Finland, but if you wanna come as a student, there's option." He said. And I thought, I worked 5 years, man, and I was a demi chef there, and I was handling a lot of things by myself and coming back to school, start from zero. Then I thought maybe yes, maybe no. Then I talked with my father also. I talked with many people before I take a decision. Then okay, everyone said if it doesn't cost money, why not try? If it costs money, no.
Yeah.
Right? Then it doesn't cost money. Then I applied. Luckily I got in, and that's how in 2021 January I'm here.
Wow.
A lot of
A lot has really happened before
Mm.
because when you came in 2021, I came late.
few months.
Yeah, I came a few months
Yeah,
late, so
I
I met
remember.
you guys here. I
Yeah.
think you guys bounced out a couple classes
Yeah, but
before
it
you
was.
guys
I think it
settled in.
was already. It was still in
Because when I came,
COVID
you
time.
guys were different. You guys was either in A, B, or C. But when you came, you guys were all
yeah.
together. But then we settled on you settled in C, and then I came to C.
I remember
Yeah.
you.
But you guys came earlier. You guys were all together.
I came January 13.
I came.
Yeah, few months.
Because I remember looking at you guys. I'm like, okay, John has experience in the restaurant business or in cooking.
Really?
Abinash. Yeah, John had some, maybe not in a professional kitchen, but at least he had some experience because he was teaching me some things because I didn't know anything.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, Abinash has some, no, Abinash has a lot of experience because I was looking at you and Sophie as like God and Jesus in the kitchen because you guys were doing something.
Yeah, in school, I would say most of the thing I knew what they were teaching, but it was fun to do again.
But Dubai really gave you a more clear sense of direction because all the while before you were just trying to see what
Yeah,
you could be.
in Dubai because it's just work, 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 work. It becomes a part of your life.
In Dubai,
Yeah,
is that any different than Finland?
Yeah, there is no free time, man.
From morning,
There's just coming time. There is no going time in Dubai.
So there is no time to break or night to break. Is it longer than
The job we do here at the food lamp, if we get to go home this hour that we're doing, it's like a part-time job. I have done hours per time. 12 hours feel good. Going home in 12 hours is okay. We have time for ourselves. 8 to 8 is good. And I don't know why it happened like that. Maybe the people before us, they learned the culture.
I mean, if you look at it, it's not really what I'm trying to say, but there's people that migrated by in order to try to search for a better living there. So they're willing to do anything. I remember recently, or maybe last year, someone was telling me not to do some of the things I was doing at work because then they would expect that every
Yeah.
single person doing.
I think it
And
happened.
when I look back, that person they correct that mistake too much.
Yeah.
But I just thought I was doing my job.
It happened, I think, like you said, people went before just to survive. So they were ready to do anything. But when we go there, they expect us to do, and everyone is doing. I cannot just say no.
If you just with everyone,
But not everyone says it. That's another issue. People are too scared or been in them, like in their blood that you have to do it. I am somehow still like that because I don't leave my workplace until I think it's good or it's done or someone takes over completely. Okay, it will be done.
yeah,
So it's in me also, those things already 5 years.
it is difficult. In my, if it's done, that's a little late. But sometimes it's done and it's
Yeah, I do that also, but
like
it's so difficult to get it done early.
it's difficult, but it happens maybe 10 times a year.
Yeah, there are times I'm like, just like yesterday, I went 15 minutes early.
Yeah, and it's not like you're just from your house because they start like they stay late also.
No, here it's hours, right?
Yeah.
So if you leave early, you get less money. If you leave late, you get more money. It's here like that in my place.
Where like where you are only pick up to a certain point because they expect you to finish. After that point, it's on you, I guess.
No, but they see also why you
Yes.
get late.
Yeah, they see. Sometimes if they then of course. But if there's no why you late?
Yeah, I don't think it has happened to our place because we stay late or if there is something extra.
But there's time so I have to carry both me and the person.
Yeah, those things we have to.
And that stays late sometimes, but there is no real justifiable reason why I was late. So I just do it.
Yeah, it happens.
And
to
when
many
if I'm no one cares. Everything is done. So long there's no the next day, it's all done. Like
Correct.
yesterday, I left 15 minutes early. I was about 10 minutes early.
For us, we just write our hours, or we have this thing or we punch it punch out. So we get paid by that, and yeah, there are times I have extended a lot of hours to 3 hours also, and but there's a reason. I just don't just sit down with a coffee and extend the hours, so they see those things.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday I leave it's fine because it's balanced somehow. Some days I think fast, I go early, but some day I'm just slow, I get more. So it's balanced.
But it's not like
In Dubai, no, man. I remember I'm going home. I start 8 o'clock and going home maybe 11 or 12 at night, and that's every day, not one. It has happened many like
talk about
weekend is confirmed that time, 8 to 11 or 8 to 12. Weekdays, huh? Yeah, but the weekdays depends. We start 8. If you get to go home 8, it's good at night. But it can be 9, 10. It was not that was only one place also, not all of the way.
okay.
That was one place.
The very first place.
The second place. Second place also in second restaurant. in one hotel there are like 10 restaurants, okay? But that place I did this shift, that place was like really, they try to do fine job. So everything has to be nice. So those kind of place. But 10 to 12 hours is normal, although your contract says 8. That's everywhere. But this 14, 15 hours is not always, but there are times, 2, 3 times a month. But 10 to 12, don't sweat. It's okay. I remember one of my supervisors, Chef, can I go? Why? What are you gonna do at home? Sleep. Yeah, I think that guy was older than me, so it's okay for him.
And he was like,
Married and everything.
who did I do that?
But the family is back home. And that's how he has been doing work, right? Just work. Just work, and so you expect everyone to do that. If I wanna go home early, they say, why? There's so much work. You done your job?
All
You
the
go.
time.
Yeah, okay, you done that, you do that.
Wow,
So I work like that. It's good.
that's more training than
That's why when I see people, they're like, oh, it's too much work. It's not work. It's just part-time job. That's what I think.
I'm flipping up work because back home I was for my dad. Outside of school and internship, my dad is the only other person I've got. My first real job.
Okay.
After that, I was working for. So I was working from morning to the night. I did it. It was not easy. But I don't know. I still felt free. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense. Because at any time, if it's not crazy, I can just go buy food, eat something. I can even maybe take a short nap. And
Yeah.
then it's like,
It's a family thing, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But work there, working, and they
when I get
know.
to Finland and then I get to work as a cleaner, and the 8-hour shift you're giving me, I can do it. It didn't feel crazy.
You didn't work in the kitchen like that.
No, I started cleaning.
Okay.
We'll get to that. To give you, there's some things I want to thank you. Probably look that, but we will get to that. You can- You started learning all over again. You're a new business.
Yeah.
That they didn't know how to even cut on.
Yeah, I
Literally.
see people. I was so scared. And walking with a knife like this.
Yeah.
I've never seen when I was studying for my first time. We didn't hold the knife for a month.
It was just 6 months training.
Yes. 1 month just theory, this and that, how you hold the knife, how you go to how everything like you teach him. Then the next month we went to the kitchen. Then knife also they teach us how to all the claw, right?
Yeah.
They teach you here. I don't know if they teach you here.
Something.
Later.
Yeah, later.
After you go kitchen, then they start to teach.
Yeah.
But when you were there, they start to teach. Okay.
I would say first you as a team. So
I don't think about that.
because I remember on tips I saw something like the same and things like
Okay,
that.
I don't remember.
But you guys were already chopping when you guys were already chopping.
Don't talk about me.
Some of you guys were already chopping. She also mentioned it after together. No, hold the knife this way, put your fingers like maybe I don't believe you. You didn't feel any form of pride or anything like that. That okay, this is basic.
It was too basic. Of
Yeah.
course, it's too basic. But I chose that. I chose to be there, right? So it was okay for me because I was in new place. I wanted to be here, and that was the only option. And actually, Sophie was really supportive. She didn't what you call treat me like everyone else. As per the knowledge, okay, not like my favorite student, but as
No,
per the
but
knowledge,
yeah.
when she talk about things, he knew I already know.
Yeah.
So they didn't So she was always putting me aside. I felt, I don't know how you guys feel, but when
No, I would say it's a special treatment. It's a treatment that befitting of you.
yeah,
The
that
things she was telling us, you
you can say very nicely this. I want to say that one, but I couldn't say because she knew what I know already. So she didn't wanna just say same thing to me.
Yeah.
So I could feel it that okay, this guy know already. Now focus on other.
Yeah. And we all would.
Yeah. So I Sophie was also happy that I was there because I remember many asking me also when Sophie was so weak, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I never thought I didn't belong, but yeah, too basic, of course. I feel that it's too basic for me. I knew already how to make mashed potato and cook the fish,
Yeah.
those things. But I chose to be there. I chose to come Finland for doing that. So
Yeah.
I don't regret it. And I got extra degree. And it's nice we get friends, you know, I got friends of both. I don't regret anything.
So let's talk about change scenery, not in Nepal. I don't know if there's different climates between where you change from Nepal. It's just one big
Almost
climate.
same. Yeah.
Okay, so your alternative from cold and then you go to just hot place. Yeah, there are probably ACs in but in the kitchen it was quite warm also.
Oh no, you just feel like here.
Okay.
It's the same building. It's in the building. Here
With
you
the
have
ventilation
warmers.
and all that.
Same thing.
And then you go to a hot country. You're not in the room all the time. You not work all the time.
That is difficult.
It's hot. And then you come to Finland where it's very hot and very cold. And you came when it was cold.
Yeah, it was -20 when I come. So
Yeah.
when I come here first time, there was all snow, right?
Mhm.
When I was walking in snow, I felt actually I was walking in the sand, but cold sand.
Yeah.
That's how I describe. When I came first time, I told my friend from Dubai, it felt like I'm walking on desert.
Yeah.
Same feeling,
Mhm.
but it's cold. There you cannot go outside with clothing, right? The daytime. Here you cannot go outside. It's too cold.
Mhm.
It's the same thing. You have to be in the house all the time. There also you have to be somewhere inside the AC. Here you have to be somewhere with it. Well, yeah, same feeling with the environment.
But at least what it was the positive side. Like,
No, I never, I don't mind weather. It's too
you were
hot.
not into it much, right?
Yeah, there also like when I called, I have this. I can actually handle cold better than heat. I have, I get headache here, so but here it's okay. But the way I take it, like I don't too cold or too hot. I was in similar situation, right? In terms of weather, okay?
Yeah.
But in other way, this place is way better.
Would you? What was that like? The living way. Do you get family? You have to carry yourself with everything you see you probably from Dubai. Yeah. You know the reason why I ask that? Because most of us, you ask Ashi, so if you ask Sarah, so if you ask, maybe not Ori, because Ori had someone she was living with it. You ask colleagues. If you ask people that you have to find for ourselves one week, yeah. Some of us came with little money, some of us came with no. What was that like for you?
I had money, but
Not a
not a lot.
Okay.
My father had helped me because I had money to it was okay for me to survive, but I had to know that was 6,720 euro. I didn't have that much money.
Yeah.
I had around with me how something 2,000 to 2,500 euros. But that's okay for me to come and leave and but for that extra amount, you know. That's when my father helped me. He helped me with that money. Then when I come here, I was using my own money. I didn't use his money. Then I think then when I worked as a property, right, for 3 months. As soon as I got that job, I sent his money back. So he was happy. I was also okay. Yeah, but I had money and I was spending. I
You say
feel
you got the posting. For those of you watching that, I don't know what the post is. Post is like what people have
not magazine,
Mail.
newspaper.
It's means like
everything
you're
actually.
delivering. It's everything. Delivering letters. You're delivering magazines. You're
Yeah,
delivering
everything.
everything to people's. That's the personal post. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I did that for 3 months. I fucked my knee. It still hurts because of that, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of first job here, and it was not easy job, especially for a guy like me, small build.
Really?
I'm not that strong.
I mean, some people
I
feel small guys are like quite.
but it was like I live in village, but not. I didn't live a village life. I would say I was always in the shop with my father, or I was playing in the ground. But the people who do the village work, I'm
Yeah.
not that guy. Like people have big fields, and my friends used to help their family, like plowing and those.
Yeah.
They were strong. Me, I was in village. I was sitting in a village, I was like that. I was living in village, but I was like a city. My father had a shop. We don't have a farm. We buy everything from the greens.
Yeah.
I was in village. I'm not a village boy. So yeah, I'm quite quick by.
Would you say you're a weak guy? You just happen to live at some.
Yeah, I think I was too protected by that. I feel that when I go in Dubai, also like
How did that make you feel? Or you didn't feel it just what it was.
it is what it is. There are things I'm strong at, not physically, but I have my own skills.
And I'm sure there's things you appreciate about the way you grow. But then, of course, there's things your friends have in form of attributes,
And
either physically or mentally. The things you do, build, love, you also had your fair share of that too. Things that is unique to you, maybe not unique to you, but things that you're grateful for because of the things.
I think the brain that my father and my mom has, like I say, I can remember things, right? That is also one of the great thing. I don't forget things quite easily. Maybe nowadays, but I can remember things, and that is good strength. I'm not weak at like walk or something, but that job, that posted job was really like killing my knees, walking up and down for houses, every 70, 80 houses. So that's not a job for me, but it was difficult job for me. But yeah,
And you said you did that posting for 3 months.
3 I was already done.
Was it actually physical thing? Was it? You just describe it as a good job, but it's just a good starter.
No, if it did hurt my knee, I really like that job because it was 3 or 4 hours job, like going to gym. I was really there was no belly. I could feel my. Was good. And I go 3 o'clock in the morning, come back 3 or 4 hours, 6 to 6:30. Like you go to the gym and you get money. I feel like that until my knee gave up. If this was no problem, I would like to do that job again, man.
Yeah.
3 hours,
I
man.
feel you because I did not post.
Mhm.
I did the other one.
Yeah, similar.
Fin, but
Yeah,
it's similar, but it's
Yeah.
similar actually
It's
because they
similar.
do the same thing.
Same job, yeah.
And it's more than anything. It's quite a lot of.
It's good money also, and
you still get to go to school regular.
Yeah.
You can. It's just
So,
like you can.
yeah, I always felt. Yeah, I really felt like that. Like you go gym and you get paid. What do you want? Before now, I just stopped my gym, but now, like last year, I was
You
going.
just stopped the gym.
Yeah.
The same one you were going with the boxing and all that.
Because I live different place now. Just stop because I just want to be home with Krishna in almost last stage of pregnancy, right? So I stopped it. I don't help much, but I just want to be there for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that last year, I was going gym like almost every day. I don't look big, but I used to go and do some things.
Yeah.
That time in my mind, how I push you, like I I must go. It's like people go gym, right? But like going to a job, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to go. It's not like I don't have to go. I must go. That was my mindset. Like, oh, for a post, you must go, right? If
Yeah.
you don't go, you don't get paid. So
Why did you have to? Because I don't see you as someone that, unless I see you wrong,
like what?
like someone that attaches that much value to go
No,
to the gym.
to be healthy, of course.
Yeah, but you made it must. Whether you want to or not, you
Oh,
must go.
because
That's a different level of discipline.
yeah, I had some back issue also. So doctor told me also to go gym, and but yeah, but not every day for my back. There are some stretching things. It's okay, but so I made in my mind I must go, so I go every day. So it was good thing, but now 2 months everything is gone.
Yeah, I should do. I haven't been to the gym in
All the
like a year.
No, man, you are different, man. You are already stopped. It's already getting out.
So you left the posting after 12. Yes, I understand your need because you also mentioned it back then that you were going to stop doing the posting. Before you even quit, you mentioned that you were going to stop because of your knee. The weather didn't affect you that much when you did the posting. It missed location.
Weather is okay. It's not our control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's times where it's really
like
really
now, everything flowing away.
your papers can fly away.
It has
yeah.
flown many times. We cannot get but we cannot.
Yeah.
Our body, it's the body doesn't. I was enjoying the job actually. It's so difficult, but I was enjoying.
Yeah.
The knee. So I said okay. And also it was getting summer. I already was getting job.
Which one's with it?
It was trumping.
Trampen.
But
Where is Trampen again?
people will hate you if some people pass and
I used to know, but I remember Trampen.
yeah, of course you everyone knows trumpet.
Yeah, I remember Trampen. I've only been there once, so yeah,
Dinner.
yeah, I've only been there once.
Yeah, but you have been around there, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, I was there for a few months there, 2021. And next month I started studying where I work.
So you left Trampen and went to Scandis.
I didn't leave. I was working on both bits because we have contract on both. And I wanted to be spending more than example because of more job security, you know. It's hotel, multinational, chain,
And you're also
12
used to
months,
working in a
12 months job.
okay.
In within 12 months, you know. Trumping is 2 months. So when I got scan, I first started Trumping. Then when the Scandy gave me a call, I somehow managed morning here and evening there. But it was too much again. And also after 2 months, I was already breaking.
Yeah.
Then I had to stop Trumping. Yeah, but it was that was my first kitchen job in Finland. Trump.
You know what's amazing? Say so casually, but and of course you have it's like this so casual thing. But the rest of us were like this guy's working his Trampen. And like the two
Really?
places because at the time none of us had anything this for now. I mean, even the time you called me to come and scan it, I was afraid because I was like, would I be able to
No,
would I be able to like be good enough in this place?
you don't have to be like someone.
I did try my best, Ultimately, it wasn't good enough, but still mindful of the fact that would I be able to.
You become bad when you stop trying out. So if you just walk, crawl, just move, you know,
Yeah.
already better than before. So that's how I learned.
Yeah.
I was always in man. It was just that people were not supportive like you. They call you things that you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
And there was time someone was pushing me also in the kitchen, my senior. So It stops when you stop.
That way of pushing you is something that they don't really do as much in Finland.
It's not good also. I didn't
It's
like
not.
it.
It's not the best, I know, but they should. I don't want them to do what they did, but sometimes I see the way they over carry. You should be someone. There should be a balance. Like I give you an example. Someone when I was working, someone came as internship in Scandic.
I
This
know
was in
what you mean.
yeah,
I remember, yeah.
yeah. So there's just something that you're like, okay, yeah, that shouldn't be.
That yeah. That is, I would say, reverse.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe it's okay, just a little bit tough, but not to over pamper.
Yeah, that in Dubai, I would say mostly everyone is like that. Only few, one or two chefs I found like really understanding. Otherwise, everyone seems angry, insulting. That guy who like pushed me, he almost got fired. Yeah, but here everyone is chill. Ah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
He was
I
there
was
for like
wondering how you know Yoni when that guy
he was there
is.
for like 3-4 months.
That guy was cool.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He
He welcomed me.
he is the one who got me in there.
Yeah.
Even
Explain what that was
even
like.
for the interview, like I already got in Strampen, right? Then actually I got for Faros also. Then I already signed, so I sorry to Faros. Then some I don't know. I was applying everywhere. Like my CV was flying. So some one day just from somewhere from Scandi came. Okay, wow. I always wonder because everyone in Vasa who comes first sees the Scandi.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like wow.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, someday maybe I'll get to work there. Then I got from Scandi. I talked to Sophie. He said, okay, go try. You know, she was happy for me. Then yeah, I went to there and Yoni was there and he was like, today I have been talking everyone that you're coming, He was so excited to see me and Christian came also. They were really happy to talk to me. Yeah, then it was nice the way he talks, man. He is very welcoming, very professional. I mean, same time he's so friendly also.
But I've never actually worked in a place Scandic. It's a different feeling. Not because of the Scandic, because of the people in Scandic.
It's the people also.
It's the people. After work, yeah, you might be exhausted and all that, but then I never did it with Yoni, it was more with Alex. Alex, sometimes Christian also, sometimes with you.
Yeah.
We just sit down at the table, get maybe a soft drinks, or most times a pint,
Yeah.
and then we're just talking, and it felt good.
It's
By the
different.
time you come in, you don't even feel like
That's the feeling
yeah,
I like.
just ease and
It's been how many? Almost 10 years I've worked in hotel.
Yeah.
And it's the longest I've been working in the same place.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change. It might change in future. You never know, anything can happen, but I don't want any change. I like the place.
It's a really high bar to beat.
Yeah, true. And
I've never seen it in any place.
people have come and gone, right? Like Yoni is not there anymore, Alex is not anymore. But whoever comes new, I think they come. I don't know how were they before, but when they are here, it's just they're like us again. I think it's the environment that we have been keeping, Everyone new that comes, it becomes like us. It's friendly place and work is work.
Yeah, work is work.
Work is work.
But after the work, even during the work.
During the work also we are friends.
Yeah.
But
and after the work is more
yes.
I don't want to say family because that was
That's
used
too much.
so it's too much. But it's a kinship or friendship.
It's gone again, but you wanna continue like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue like this, man.
Yeah, it's like we said, like work is work, but there is that feeling that it feels good to see your colleague, I don't think it's anywhere. Like when you go there is already happy place.
Mm-hmm.
There's the stress with work, but it's a happy place.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's been like 4.5 years. I never felt like going away from there.
Yeah.
So it's good place. Everyone is good.
And now we're in the recent past because now we are talking about 3 years ago. and then you've been working in Scandic, and you finished school a bit earlier than the rest of us.
6 months.
Yeah. So what was that? Do you think you got enough from school, experience wise?
Mhm.
Because you knew a lot you didn't,
Mhm.
maybe a few things you didn't know, but also like with your classmates, you got to see different sides of different people. Even you got to see how much growth we had, because we're much different from when we first
Yeah.
started till the end.
Especially
That
yeah,
much
with
was obvious.
the work I saw, like I'm not I'm not in that place to judge anyone. I was same like you guys, but I had some experience, of course, and I could see that how you guys used to work before and later. It was different how you move in the kitchen, how you handle your place. The food looks different. Before was like a lying.
I know. I was there.
The way I remember the guys who used to play it like a baby playing with the food, the way kind of a garnish, but later, man, because I think at the end I was not there with you guys anymore.
Not so much.
Yeah, so I could see the pictures in the group. I really thought maybe I had to struggle to
Yeah.
do those platings. So yeah, it was good change.
And in the end, you were not there with us in the end, but we got to, there's things because you were told to do something a certain way,
Mhm.
and then towards the end, they were like, you have to come up with your own thing.
Like what?
You have to come up with your own dish. You can choose to do a fusion between.
Really? I didn't do that, right?
You were not there,
I didn't do that.
but when we were there, we had to come up. We had to blend two
Okay.
different cultures together. Even me, because you probably don't know, but I opened a small kitchen back home.
Yeah, I heard.
It was
Yeah.
an Afro-fusion thing.
Mhm.
It was an Afro-Scandinavian thing. So I was mixing some
Mhm.
some things with our food. When my parents came, I made potato mash, and it showed you a food. Just
Jollof.
no, not the jollof, like a
It
beans
looked
and
like a tuna.
yeah, but it wasn't a tuna. So
Okay.
that thing I combined it with potato mash, and I made it for my parents. They've never had anything like
Was
that.
it good for them?
For those of you watching, it was ewagoin and potato mash. Ewagoin is just beans. Beans have a special sauce you make with some peppers and onions.
They like
And
it or not?
they liked it. So it's at the end. It's like you get to think in a different way.
It's a
So it
risk.
was interesting. It's a risk. It's a
It's
risk,
a
of
risk,
course.
but
But still,
if it comes nice,
it's
it's
even
a
one
good.
of the things I'm going to do on this channel, maybe 2 years from now. I'm not just gonna be cooking. I'm gonna be explaining my thought process as it's going, and then they'll get to see the food I'm making. But the video is not just about the food, because
Mhm.
the making of the food itself, I'm going to do it like one of those fast shots that is just gonna last 1 or 2 minutes. More of the thought process that goes into that is gonna be. So it's really, even I cook rice different. Like everything I think about, even though I have the same food at home, my wife doesn't feel like she eats the same thing over again, because I try to do it differently every time.
We are different, man. Me, I don't want to spend much time for food for myself. I'm too tired of making food for myself.
Maybe because where I work, we don't do much innovating. We just do as we are told in the work. So when I'm home, I want to feel like a super chef again. Yeah, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, sometimes I like to do, but mostly I just eat what is there because I've been cooking for so long. I don't want to cook for myself.
Yeah, even cocktails,
Oy.
because we learned a bit of
Yeah,
cocktail
a little
making.
bit, yeah.
There is some herbs that is from back home. I was thinking of so many things. I have a recipe book that I made.
You made?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I can even show you some of those things
Man,
afterwards.
you become better chef than me, man.
No, it's just like when you do something long enough, maybe you become, especially when you have time. I had a lot of time on my hand. Now I don't have so much time. But back then I had a lot of time on my hands.
That's nice, man.
So I was just trying to put things together and see. So it was fun.
It was time I used to have my own book and everything when I was very new.
Yeah.
Now I just follow my gut. Okay, do you need this much? if I'm making something, I just need to know what ingredients goes there, and I just improvise.
At home
At
or
work also,
at work also. Okay.
there are some recipes that strictly have to follow.
Yeah.
But during the lunch, we don't follow that because we say recipes, right? So lunch, yeah, we just do our way. Food has to be good, of course.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, we just do. I don't follow any strict.
It was difficult for me. What you're saying now, it was difficult for me to understand 4 years ago, because when we went for our first practice, myself, John, Collins, and Dominic, we went to the same place.
Yeah,
Very wonderful chef Nazir. He told us, okay, I'm gonna make this. I was like, okay. I was trying to write down. I was like, okay, where's the recipe book? I was like, there's no recipe book. I was like, how do you know how much you put? You feel it, you feel it. It's like, what does that even mean? What do you mean you feel
I
it?
don't know how.
And then at the end, when it's done cooking, it tells us taste, taste, taste. Is there anything missing? I'm like, I don't even know what I'm tasting. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything missing. It's like it needs to be a bit of acid, to balance, because it's fish. This, and then he adds a bit of lemon juice. I'm like, okay, I guess that's how we know. So then when it's done, it gives us a taste. It's like, okay, this is how it's supposed to taste. The next time he tells us to taste, and if it doesn't taste exactly like that, he expects us to say, add more salt or add more fond or add more. So it was difficult. Was that like that for you, especially when you're in Dubai? Because there wasn't enough room for you to mess up something,
I've been in many kitchens.
especially in the first kitchen.
First kitchen, there is no recipe. It was Arabic kitchen. Yeah, for the bread, they have their own way of measuring, not like this gram, and they have different containers. 5 containers of this, 2 of this, like that's how they make their Arabic bread. Maybe I don't think I can make it anymore. It's been so long. I have to go back to Google and everything. But yeah, first kitchen, no recipe. They just feel it. Arabic food. They just feel it. They are making this lamb kebab or those things for this much meat, this much of salt, and this much of parsley. They just feel it. So that one, now maybe I can make it, but I don't know how much I'm putting. But the second hotel where I worked, this was like a French kitchen that everything was measured. Actually, I still have a book from that time with all the measurements and all the things I used to do, like how many days of curing, how much salt for this and that. That time, yeah. So it was different kitchens, different way of doing. And here is the same. Here is also the same. Like lunch, you don't have any recipes, right?
Yeah.
You just you.
I mean,
For the new people, yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty difficult
they're trying to follow a broad
yeah.
thing.
For a la carte kitchen, yes.
Yeah.
You have a recipe for everything. For bakery and pastry, you have everything. But
Mhm.
lunch, when we do it, we know basic standard,
Yeah.
how much for this and that, but we don't follow strict. We just know the basic.
Yeah. Same where I work also. It's just a broad thing. Although they would like you to follow, but you can't be too, I don't know, because there's times where the food finishes, you have to just do something.
No,
Sometimes.
many times it's not that you're throwing random. You're so used to it that you know how much you're throwing. If I say, I know how much salt I need for this much of thing, so I'm not gonna do 1 and 2. I know how much I need, so boom. It's not that I'm just throwing random thing. It's just that you're doing it so much that you know now. But bakery, you can't do that. Bakery has to be precise. So yeah, that's the thing.
And amidst all of this organized chaos,
Mhm.
let's just say, someday I saw Abinash doing his thing, and the next time I'm seeing Abinash, it's someone special. So, so what was that? I was a bit surprised. I've always known Abinash to be work, school, laugh sometimes, and then now Abinash is
Everything
is
I
in
don't
love.
show.
And that's what
Yeah,
that's
she
what I
was
know Abinash for.
she was there, I think, from the second month I'm here. So
It's that long.
yeah, but we were friends for 4 5 months before we were in a relationship. So I came 2021 January, she came 2021 February.
but we were of course only friends that time. We didn't know each other. So yeah, she came and we were hanging around because we were both jobless.
Yeah.
A lot of free times watching movies together, going around, going groceries here and there. Then you get used to each other, when you are so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her from the get go.
Yeah. As a friend, then
Yeah, then I don't know when she liked me or I don't know if she likes me still, but we're married now. Yeah, but yeah, after how many years? 2024 we got married, so almost 3 years something of in a relationship. Yeah, we got married. Almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Married.
And what's marriage like for you? Do you did you tend to, like, I asked my parents, I've always asked them a bit about what it's like for them being married. But now I have to like sit down and be like, okay, mom, dad, did you tend to have sought knowledge basically to try to understand this new phase that you're in?
I never talked with my parents like this. Like you say, you talk with the family, your parents, how you was married. Oh, we never talk like that. But yeah,
Not what's marriage, what marriage was for them, just to try to understand.
yeah, for me, yeah, it was new experience.
Yeah.
And it felt too much of what you call responsibility came suddenly because now it's not only me and a girl. It's a me, my wife, my family, her family,
Yeah.
everyone is now there, So it was a good feeling. It was overwhelming. A lot of things, Especially when we got married in Nepal. Oh, it took hours and hours for 2 days. We were marrying, like one day was reception, like what do you call ceremony?
Yeah.
It was almost a whole day. Two of our friends, one Hungarian, one Russian also came there. They were tired. All
Yeah.
the ceremonies. Yeah, it was a lot of thing going on. And next day was the reception, same thing, whole day. But when I look back at it, I have so much fun, stress, everything.
Everything all in one.
I got sick of stress. I was sick every day, but the next day the everything was done. I was okay. So the feeling was good but stressful also, but now it's so nice feeling when you think about it was amazing.
That's wonderful. So this is a new phase.
Yeah.
You don't know all of it. You're still learning this.
Mm.
You're still becoming whatever it is you want to become. Now there's an addition to the family.
Yes, soon.
Soon, very soon. There'll be an addition to the
Maybe I
family.
have to run now. You never know.
Yeah. And your mom came, now your mother-in-law is here.
She's here, yeah.
And there's this continuous thing, it goes back to a community, a family, togetherness.
Yes.
Do you ever wish that you guys could all be together?
That's a wish. I don't. It's more like a dream than a wish, I think. I know it's
But
gonna.
some dreams keep coming true.
That's not. I don't think that dream ever gonna come true until unless I leave this place and go back home. But if I do that, I know my kid gonna be angry with me in future. Why you get me from that nice place to Nepal? Nepal is a good place to live, but there are things they are much better here. So
yeah, but it's a wish. It's something you probably wish you.
That's enough. That's somewhere in my mind,
Yeah.
like a wish. But let's try. I'm trying to get to that, but you never know. I want that, of course.
But for now, the nearest thing you have is visiting.
Yeah,
Either
that
going
one.
back to
Yeah,
visit
that's
or them
what
coming to
we're
visit.
planning that for like every few years.
Yeah.
Some of our family member come and go, but of course we go also.
Yeah.
But to live together, that's a wish far future.
And from all of this experience, from your earliest childhood, some of the things you learned transition into the things that built your resilience in Dubai. And a lot of things you learned in Dubai actually how do I say?
They
made
helped me here actually.
It did. Like a lot of things you learned in Dubai helped you here. And now moving on, all of those experiences bundle into one.
Mm.
Now I'm not asking for one or two. What's the single most important thing? Not in a action or just something you think you've learned now that you know will be important for your next phase. Moving on.
That's a difficult question, man.
It doesn't need to be extremely specific. It can just be, okay, I learned, like I'll give you an example. For me, I'm learning to be a lot more patient now because I know patience is going to help me for the future. Patient is a lot of things, but it's just I've just summarized it in that word, patience.
Right now,
What's that for you?
Right now, if I be honest, I'm just learning how to take care of the baby. I'm just going through like videos and everything, like how to take care of my wife. Now, when she goes through everything, the pregnancy thing.
Yes.
So I haven't thought so far because I take my life as it comes. I don't think too much. There are things because some things are not in my control. I don't think about it. But things in my control, I think about it. Like how I can calm my wife now, and for the babies, how I can be there. I just like how we grow up was different.
Yeah.
Right. So there are some good things and some bad things when we were small in our place. So I'm trying to, find the good things and not to bring the bad things. So yeah, just trying to be there for them. And of course for my family in Nepal also, no matter where I go, I belong there.
Yeah.
So I have to be for them because I know if something happens to me, they are the one who's gonna be for me.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that's the only thing I think.
Okay. So if I have to phrase it in a different way now.
Yeah.
Now that you're someone right here and there's people listening, they want to get, I know they've already gotten a moral story through your journey, but for the ones coming after you, maybe they might be Nepali or not. Maybe it might be your kid 20 years from now looking at this video if it's still up someday. And he or she, depending on how many kids you have, will never get to see every side of you. If you have to leave a message for someone or a group of people out there, those that come after you, what would that be? It could be a wisdom word, or it could be something that like a mantra, something that you find yourself repeating to yourself, either to motivate you or to tell you to believe in yourself, something that applies to you, is profound to you.
For me, yeah, family and those things are always there no matter what. But I would say when you do something, like kitchen job was not my priority, right? But now that's who I am. You don't choose your destiny or future, it just comes. But when it comes, I'll say just accept it and just try to be good in that, Being a chef was the last thing for me. It was never in the frame. But when I started to do that, I started to respect it. And it's rewarding me. Everything I am now is because of that skill. Dubai, whatever I went through. So I'll just say, just respect what you have and work on what you have. Don't look at others, what they have, I'm strong, I'm small, right? But I don't try to be, I don't want to be like, I don't think like, okay, if I was strong, I will do something. No. Who is me? Who am I? So I don't have to change, but what I have, I just have to work on that. That's what I feel. What I got from the 6 months of training, I used that in Dubai, and all the suffering, all the hard work and everything, I use it for me. I always think like, okay, now I know this, what I can do more. So I will say, what you have, work on that.
Yeah.
Don't try to get what's not for you. Don't try to chase wild dreams, There was a time I was chasing
but
this.
Now you set it into.
Yeah, I was chasing sometime CA, sometime engineering, sometime Korean language, sometime in Finland also, I was trying to do some colleges. I was
Yeah.
changing so many things. I was getting nowhere. But when I got that skill from that school in Nepal, I went to Dubai. Then I stopped thinking too much. I was just focusing on the same thing, same skill, kitchen job now. It's rewarding me.
So an opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
You accepted the calling.
Yeah.
And then you faced it.
It's not the best job in the world, but it's
for some it might be.
That's why it's not best in the world.
Yeah.
But it's a very good thing. It can be anything. So that's what I feel. No, I don't think too much. There are so other nice stuff like when we see people working with computer, it looks so nice, but they have their own struggles.
Yeah.
Right? They don't. When they see us, they say, "Oh, they have so many nice fruits around them." So everyone has like grass is greener on the other side. That's what they say, right? But I'll say work on what you have. Just it will be better and it will reward you. Yeah. Don't try to chase too much.
I love that.
That's the only thing.
Clap for Abinash. And out of everything you've learned, after everything you've gone through, what is the one thing you're grateful for?
So many things.
If you had to reflect, now you've gone through, you try to recount your experience, your story, your past.
Grateful things can be some bad trauma also, good trauma also.
Every bad experience, whether good or bad, could build you to what you are today. So it's something to be grateful for.
Oh my God.
Maybe one is too difficult. Okay, let's say the 5 things you're grateful for.
Of course.
It could be past, it could be present, it could be also aspirations for the future.
Right now, I'll say my wife. Right now.
Yeah.
Future can be anything. Past was something else,
Yeah.
Because she has, right now, because she has helped me in many ways. Because because she's stronger than me mentally. So when I am tired or I feel low, she push me, and so right now I have to say her. There was some other things, my family, of course, always, no need to say that,
And of course, your wife is, of course, on the top.
Yeah.
But family also.
Then, when you say wife, she's in the family.
Yes.
So grateful. I'm grateful for my job also. People think it's just a job. No, man. If there is no job, I'm not here. For me, I don't take job as just a work. It's a part of me now. I'm grateful for all the good and bad teachers I had during this 10 years, all the good and bad chef. Everyone taught me something. Someone taught me not to be too aggressive, right? They were so how to use your common sense words. Yeah. Then I'm grateful for now I don't talk like how they treat me. I don't treat the new kids, new chefs, how I was treated. So I'm grateful that I'm treated like that, so I know how it feels. Otherwise, I might have been some kind of arrogant guy. If you come to me and you don't do small thing, I don't yell because I know how I was there. I'm grateful for that guy also who yelled at me. So now I know how to teach, how I wanted to be taught. There are many things to be grateful for, man.
I really appreciate you taking your time to be here with us, because it's not, believe it, you might think it's a small thing. Not everyone has the courage to do so.
I don't know. I don't have. I just come to talk to you.
That's what I keep telling people. Like, you come and talk to me, but no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that might be watching
some
it.
stupid thing I said.
Yeah, but
maybe tomorrow it doesn't make sense to me also. So, but it's okay. It's just a talk.
I really appreciate, every path that you walk, right? Every border you climbed, I don't know if you swam in a lot of lakes, but everything that basically you've experienced, every failure you've also experienced, they all brought you here.
Yeah.
They're part of who you are today. And in this life, you finally found yourself. You're still discovering yourself. But now you're more aware of who you are. You've learned from who you were, and you can see the journey you've taken to become who you are. And I know without a doubt, when little Abinashes come, they'll be extremely lucky to have you as someone to look up to guide them, to be like, okay, no, don't go to that place, go here. But like, okay, no, don't hike there, let's go hike there. Because, altitude sickness and all that.
Yes.
But we appreciate everything you've learned from being confused initially about what path to take to finally finding your destiny. And it's still destiny in the making. You're still creating it every day.
Yeah.
So it's not finished. It's never a straight line. But at least all the roads to the lessons and the delays, it all brought you here. So we really appreciate you for telling your story. And I know your story reminds us of some of the internal struggles we might have gone through. Because everyone's story is different. But sometimes we all feel similar in certain ways. So thank you for sharing your story. And I really wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you
So
for
I
having
really
me also.
appreciate you coming here.
I never talked all this with the same person.
I'm sure you do. You speak a lot with your wife, so I know you do.
I talk a lot, but same time, like, it's the same person. I have maybe said some parts to him, some parts to her,
Yeah.
but not like whole, like this.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And this is TAFTOBY, Tales from the Ones Before You. This is still the early stages. As you could see, some of the cameras, but this is some. Our only camera went down multiple times.
Next time, maybe we do with the
Yeah,
great equipments.
They even just one went down. Or let me show the people so they know also my journey. And 10 years from now, maybe I'll show them, and there will be like 4 or 5.
You have a bigger studio.
Big cameras, hopefully. This one went down during recording. The iPhone also went down during recording. It was over 18 and it's connected to network. But we are all telling our story in our different way. And you have decided to join us on this wonderful story. So really, I can't really appreciate you more for what you've done.
It's okay. No need to.
I'm not going to cry, but
yeah, don't cry.
It's
okay.
So see you next time and say hello to Abinash. You probably don't know this, but I might make it a tradition to interview the same person 2 or 3 times across 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
20 years is a long time.
It is a long time because you're,
let's see. Let's see when we talk.
So, but at least maybe one more time before maybe you're 40, 50, who knows?
I'm almost 40.
Oh, shit, look, you're 50.
I'm 33 already. I'm about to reach there.
You're 33? Come on, 7 years is a long time. So some of your thoughts might be refined and you might have something new.
Yeah. Let's see, Let's see when we talk again.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe your son
then we go back to this video.
Pick a ball and knock off one of the cameras, who knows, but we'll see.
I'm not gonna pay for that.
You might have to. Okay, so see you guys next time. If you like this, if you want to see Abinash again, do you want them to follow you or anything?
No, it's okay.
You don't need follow. Okay, don't follow him.
It's okay.
He doesn't need you guys. But you can follow us on some of our
if you need something from me, ask him. He knows me, so
yeah, you can ask me. And you can
I'm not an influencer, so no need to follow me.
I'm not an influencer either. I'm just talking to people. So catch you guys next.